Alright, we're here to talk about episode 19 of season 1, Coming of Age. So, I want to mix this up because basically I've been doing the commentaries and I've been doing a lot of stuff in that where I talk about the episode, and I feel like a lot of it makes more sense to put in the review. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put it in this review here. We talk about it. Yeah, Coming of Age, which was... Oh, I didn't know this. It is written by Sandy Fries, who was a story editor for a brief moment of time. Only briefly. During that very turbulent time of season 1. There's an uncredited the editor in first season as well. Very interesting. But ready to rewrite. Anna Louise Shearer. Not know. By a Mark feature or oh, that's a lot of information. Curious. Sorry, just looking up the someone's credited under different names multiple times. Still alive apparently. Good for them. Always good. Oh, Mike was held in high esteem among Star Trek Deep Space Nine writing staff. When Ronald D. Moore was asked if he had a favourite director, he said, "I'd like to single out Mike Feature, who's directed 3 of my scripts, Darkness and the Light, Rocks and Shoal, and upcoming Valiant. I really admire Mike's work and found working with him a wonderful experience. Each time I worked with him, I felt that he took my material and made it better than it was on the page. As a writer, I'm not sure what more I can ask in a director." High praise. So only did this episode of TNG, but directed 7 episodes of DS9, 13 of Voyager, and 10 of Enterprise. I want to double check. Did they... wondering if they ever went on to direct any Battlestar Galactica maybe. Would have been nice. No, looks like they mostly retired after Enterprise. There's only 1 episode on IMDb that is afterwards as Jag. Yes, so this episode aired on 21st of February 1988, which, look at what happened on that day. The 23rd Academy of Country Music Awards, Hank Williams Jr., Randy Travis, and Reba Entity win. I don't know anything country music. Famous birthdays: Lee Cattermole, an English footballer. Again, don't know much about football. Oh, helpful there. Famous deaths: Ed Roche, an American baseball HOF outfielder, dies at 94. Good for them. Number 1 song in the US was "Man in the Mirror" by Michael Jackson. And number 1 song in the UK is "Don't Turn Around" by Ashwad. Yeah, that's apparently everything that happened on this day. Yeah. Weird when you look at it and go, oh shit. The 26 episodes in the season. And they're a hit and miss season. Let's be honest. Not one of the best. Yeah. We all know about the turbulent times in Star Trek: The Next Generation, particularly in season 1 and 2. This one is a good one, I'd say. Because it's all about, I think, which would be the A plot and which would be the B plot. I guess since the episode is called Coming of Age, the A plot is Wesley. Yeah, makes sense. the title. I guess we call that the A-plot, because the B-plot is kind of nothing. Kind of a bit of a nothing burger. Like, the A-plot is Wesley Crusher going to Starfleet, doing his final exam for Starfleet Academy. Not in Starfleet Academy, but doing his exam for it, which pits him against 3 other recruits. There's 4 of them. It pits him against 3 other people. Got a... Oh, fuck. Forgotten what the race is called now. Swallowing. Guy... Benzite. Benzite, a human, and a Vulcan. Oh, and also another human with Wesley. Is mostly getting most stuff with Mordok, I'd say. The Vulcan lady, I don't think you get a whole lot with her. She's kind of there. I guess I say lady, that like, yeah. You have to be about 16 for the exam. It does not really specify how old any of the others are, but the only one they kind of talk about is Wesley, who's 16, or is going to be 16 in the next month. So it's assumed that, I guess, the others are older? Possibly? Maybe? I don't know. Don't know why I'm going higher. Yeah. It's a lot of Starfleet Academy in the first. In this, not for Starfleet Academy, an entrance exam for Starfleet Academy. And that's running throughout the whole episode of different kind of tests. One is weird, they're playing like Sonic 3, where they got to change all the orbs to blue. And they're normally blue. They're green. Oh shit. I haven't played Sonic 3 in so long. Oh, this is awkward. I don't know. Anyway, ignoring that, yeah, we have the entrance exam. Back on the Enterprise, we have an Admiral visiting, who's Picard is very happy about. He's like, oh, my old friend. Which is always the way. It's just like, my old friend. My old friend. He's here back. Memory hour is long today. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Gregory Quinn. An admiral, senior admiral, is here. He's an old friend of Picard, who, you know, Picard is kind of just like, okay, my old friend, I got to talk to him. Yeah, come on board. He also brings aboard Dexter Remick, who is, let's say, probably one of the worst characters. The whole thing is he's just like trying to find out if anyone is suspicious and try to find out anything about Picard, and just constantly questions people, and it's just annoying. He's just an annoying character, constantly questioning everyone, even to the point where Picard is trying to save someone about Wesley's age, I think, maybe a little bit older. He's in a shuttlecraft, and it's basically he will end up dying if Picard doesn't save him. Picard manages to save him by basically getting the shuttle to kind of bounce off the planet, essentially. Basically kickstarts the engine. It's like, basically what they do is they take a shuttlecraft and they give it a push. Well, not really, they give it physically a push, but you know, they aim it towards the planet so it gets enough traction, and then they restart the engine. It's kind of very much like giving a car a push. They give that car a push, and yeah, no, they get it working, and they save him. And he later on will get disciplined, and part of his discipline is going to be to repair one of the shuttles. He says later on, he's given that by Riker. Repair one of the shuttles. But yeah. Yeah, it's basically, there's not much to this. Kind of question it as some kind of whole conspiracy going on, which we'll later find out in our conspiracy. Like, oh yeah, well, I find out about that conspiracy and welcome conspiracy. Yeah, he's just running, inspect everyone. And yeah, God is basically offered a job as Commandante for Starfleet Academy. He kind of goes, "Eh, I'm good." Yeah, in the episode, so on Wesley's story, he's a bunch of entrance exams. One of them is dealing with a race. I can't remember the name of the race right now, but they're basically a race that doesn't like platitudes, where you go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I do apologize for that. I'm so sorry for that." And the whole point is they're just like, don't do that. They do not like that. Shout at them, basically. They're like kind of like the Tellarites. You gotta shout at them and get argumentative and get in their kind of face, and they kind of go, "I like you." Nice. One of his tests. Another one is they kind of do a fake out where they pretend like there's a huge crisis going on. Well, a kind of crisis. There's two people he's got to save. Wesley basically has to save one person who's injured and is kind of needs dragging out, and the other person who's kind of just psychologically just like, we can't do this. I can't do this. And ultimately Wesley has to try and save one of them at least, and he does. Unfortunately, the other one dies. They kill him. Nah, it's part of the test. We see both of them. They kind of explain that to Wesley, and Wesley, what the fuck is going on here? That's a fucked up test. It really is. That's really fucked up. And yeah, Wesley's disappointed, but we end up with him talking to Picard, and I was just like, yeah, it was fine. You did your best. And that's not good enough. And also he explains that to Wesley that Picard didn't pass his first test either. That's fine. And he's like, tell anyone. Oh. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, so Wesley is back on the bridge. And he's gonna go to Starfleet Academy next year. Yeah. Like I said, B-plot, there's not really much to it, because it's set up for mostly conspiracy. So there's not really much there. I mean, there's one guy just being an ass. You're mostly there for the A-plot, which is good. It's good, Wesley. You know, we explained that these are all like the kind of best and brightest. And we get to see moments where, yeah, Wesley, rather than passing one of the tests himself, where they're playing Sonic 3, he helps someone else play Sonic 3, and they end up getting a better score. And yeah, Wesley's I don't know if they give him better results for that or not, but ultimately, what's his name? The Benzite. I had it just a minute ago. Mordok ends up getting in. I do find it weird that, like, it's not a pass or fail. It's, we're testing 4 people and only 1 can get in. It seems very like a very bad idea. Honestly, it's just like, what? I mean, yeah, surely you want as many people to get in as possible. So surely you want us. I don't know. It just was one of the main sticking points as well. Just like, that doesn't seem right. But that's Starfleet for you. So yeah, that's Coming of Age. I think it's a pretty decent episode. I enjoyed it. Rewatching it. Oh, as you mentioned, there's one of my favourite moments. There's a really bad map painting of a hallway. Yeah, you know, like they're trying to make the set look bigger than it is, and just woo. Every time I see it on screen, I just laugh because it's so bad. Honestly, it's so bad. Yeah, that's Coming of Age. I think it's a good episode. We get to see, again, I like a Wesley episode where it's not, yeah, Wesley saves the day and is smarter than all these trained officers that have been here for years. As always, hang out rubbing the wrong way. Yeah, for now I say, live long and prosper, and next time I'll see you for Heart of Glory, I think, isn't it? Heart of Glory. Let me check. Easier with my right hand. Is that can use the mouse easier? Yes, Heart of Glory. Yes. Great. Cool. Live long and prosper. Bye.